Okay, there we go. Millennial YGO here, and this podcast, it's gonna be a complete spoiler of Netflix's Death Note.
Oh man.
Yeah. You're like, we're dedicating this to its entire podcast of this because we actually have a lot to discuss about. Let me just...
First off, you've seen the original anime, right?
Yes, I've seen the original anime, and have you seen the original?
Yeah, I've seen the original anime.
Even though I haven't, I've seen the original anime, but I also haven't seen their, the Japanese live action stuff.
I haven't seen those, but they say that the Japanese live action is close to the anime.
Yeah, well, they are both of Japanese origin. But, I hear a lot of, bad things about this, Netflix's Death Note, but the thing is, Death Note's not bad. It's just very American.
It's not a bad movie in the sense that if you've never seen the original series nor read the manga, then I think you would probably enjoy it.
Yeah, as an American audience, first time seeing Death Note through Netflix's Death Note, it's kind of fun. It's kind of interesting. It's like a very new concept.
It's kind of it's like the Americanized version with Death Note, but they added Final Destination type of kid murders in it.
Yeah, that's one thing that makes it very American compared to the original. In the original, they just drop dead because it's a heart attack. It just clench the chest, drop dead. They're dead.
Even in the anime, they said that if you could write the way they die, but in this one, Light was just... he was pretty brutal with all his death. He's like, oh yeah, I want decapitation. I want this guy to be electrocuted. I want this. And I'm like,
that.
Wow.
Because it's it does what America does best, which is grotesque violence. In Japan, they will censor decapitation, but in America, you will... Just to say, that's the first thing they do. Decapitation. The guy's head just blows up from a ladder hitting his face.
Yeah, and I remember in the anime, Ryuk wasn't the guy who kind of I don't want to say Ryuk pressured him, but more hey, come on, test it out.
Yeah,
see if it's true.
Let me just pull up. Where's his image? Because we're gonna talk about Ryuk. Might as well show. Is that? I think it's this one. Yep, Ryuk. I know this image doesn't look so great, but it's their poster. Poster image.
William Dafoe was actually a pretty good Ryuk.
Yeah. Oh my God, his voice fits so well. For this dark and creepy, omnipotent creature.
He's really different from... I kind of felt like he was... I don't want to say he was completely different from his anime counterpart, because the anime counterpart was more... He was just there,
he's just observant, and then he's just kind of questions philosophy. He's just at the very beginning, which this Ryu asks Light, hey, if you kill all the bad guys, wouldn't that just make you the biggest bad guys because you just killed a lot of people?
Yeah. Well, this Ryuk, he kind of thought of everything as a game. Every murder, he enjoyed every murder that L did. I mean, not L, Light did.
And also there's this Ryuk, he's very provocative. He's so hey, maybe you should do it. He's kind of hey,
he eggs him on. He's come on, do it. Do it, come on, you could do it.
You do it. I know you want to do it. And also, what really changes, because what Americans really love to do is the whole chosen one story. And then because the book just drops right next to Light, he didn't see it fall somewhere and goes well, that's weird, I should go check it out. No, he falls right next to him, and he goes, I should pick it up. And then Ryu literally tells him, I chose you to be the keeper. You're the chosen one.
What's another... the Death Note was a big difference in the series, too.
Yeah.
Because the Death Note was... in the anime, it was a pretty simple thing.
Yeah, it looks like you're like a Japanese notebook, but then in the American one, it looks like it's like some kind of leather bound.
Yeah, leather bound. It even has the little
What's
key type, the little latching with the key.
Yeah.
But the rules in this one, it was like, what was it, Rule 40? I remember they said Rule 40 something. I'm like,
Yeah.
there's more than 40 rules? Wasn't in the anime only like 3 rules with like vivid detail?
No, like no, there's like a lot of rules, but then there's all like.
No, but there were rules, but because I have the
Oh yeah,
the
you do have
note.
the.
Yeah, I remember I got Jenny Death Note for her birthday, and in there it just says 3 rules, but every rule had like little
Paragraphs and then
paragraph
like,
and quotations telling you what to do, like
what you can do and when you cannot.
yeah.
Do. And then this one, they're just like, hey, there's a bunch of rules. I was gonna make a Rule 34 joke, but you know what? There's no time for that.
And
could you just imagine like American like looks at Rule 34? If there's porn, if it exists, there's porn. But why is this in the
no, but yeah, they made so many rules. Like I like how Ryuki. Okay, I have to wonder one thing because a lot of this Death Note wasn't like the Death Note from the manga in the sense that it just kills. It has the ability to control people.
Yeah, but like even in the anime, you have the ability to control people, but for an incredibly short time. I think it was like probably like 30 minutes. While in this one, it's 2 days.
Yeah, because I remember what was that one detective, the female detective who was kind of already hinting that Light might have been
I forgot her name.
Kira.
Yeah.
And you know, Light was pretty much just trying to talk to her, be like, hey, I can help you out. I know my dad's the chief.
Yeah.
Just give me your name and all that. And he purposely did that too. Like, remember she gave him a fake name.
Like she gave him a fake name until he gained her trust to get a real name, and she's all like, hey, well, you're kind of a cool kid. Yeah, I'm a cool kid, but this cool kid's also Kira. Bam, you're dead.
Yeah. He's like, then next you know, you just see her face, and yeah, she did get controlled to go commit suicide. It was like, I think he wrote in the book that she wanted her to hang herself out of depression because wasn't the guy before he killed her was like the boyfriend or something like that?
Yeah. Oh, wait, I'm pull this up. But let's keep talking about Ryu.
Oh, I don't know, like,
but then wait, design wise, he looks really kind of gruesome compared to his Japanese version.
The Japanese version was really thin.
Like it's more close to his anime depiction, while the American design is more of a grotesque monstery design.
Like the other one was the anime version. He was very slender. He had very thin face. Like it was weird because his upper body was big, but his lower body got thin.
Yeah.
Thin like that.
And to say, even though it was more of a practical. Because it's like kind of an actual costume, other than how the Japanese did with CGI. It's kind of it gave it more of like a real feel that he's actually there. But even the costume, I have to say the costume is kind of looks a little poorly designed, especially the fingers. Like
even the back part, the whole feathers or whatever they are, they look very cheap. Like they just look like little plastic parts that they put behind his back.
Yeah, it's like
the rubber pieces.
He looks more like a porcupine other than like an angel.
Yeah, like what I thought Ryuk's things were like feathers in a sense.
Yeah.
Well, this one he looked more like actual porcupine. Like
they're supposed to be feathers because there's a scene in the opening of the anime where Ryu gets spread his wings out and starts flying.
Yeah, so it's very different. And I'm not gonna look-wise, it was alright.
Yeah.
Voice-wise was great.
Just pull it up. Like, I'm looking at this right now to see when they actually meet each other. I'm trying to pull up an image of that because, like, how they meet in anime versus this one is like it's a really big change.
Yeah, this one was more like Ryuk was literally convincing him to, you know.
And it's also kind of a more realistic way about how kind of an American person encounters a literal monster.
Well, yeah, he freaked out. Like he literally freaked out. That actually caught me off guard a bit when I first
I'll just use this image.
when I first saw it because in the anime, Light freaked out, but he calmed himself down right away.
Yeah, because he's just like, oh, because in the anime he's like, oh shit, this is for real now. Like, there's an actual monster of like an actual angel of death.
Oh, this one was more like Light didn't know he was an angel of death, so he freaked the hell out.
Like an actual approach of a real monster.
He actually screamed like a little girl.
Yep. And just like he's like, holy shit. Holy
yeah,
shit.
he literally thought he was asleep. He's like, oh, I must be dreaming. This must be a dream.
Yeah.
He even started, wasn't he like kind of slapping himself a bit?
Yes, he was slapping himself, and then like Ryugi's just like, hey, no, it's not, dude.
Yeah, he's like, just commit to it, just kill that guy right there. Here's a pen.
Like the kind
I was actually hoping he would give him like a weird demonic looking pen,
like,
but he just gave him a little ballpoint pen that
yeah,
was just
to be honest, when he says like, oh, I need a pen, I thought he was gonna whip out one of those old inkwell pens.
Yeah, like, I don't know, maybe pluck out one of his feathers or something like that.
Yeah, there's a pen. And then
he just pulls out a ballpoint pen, like
he's
a
like,
regular
here you go. Yeah, and then it's like that's kind of like in a way like how Ryuki's always kind of like this Ryuki's kind of like, hey, do the things, dude, because he actually gave him the pen, while in the anime he's just like here's the rules, you do whatever with it. I'm literally gonna sit back and not
enjoy the ride, like,
and not interfere.
Yeah, he was just gonna be there and just watch everything that happens.
Yeah,
and well, the other one was more like he was actually egging him on a bit at times.
Yeah. And there's even a point where Light is like, wait a minute, did you actually kill all those CIA or CIA agents?
And Ryuk laughed about it too.
He's just like yeah. He just kind of like, he just shrugs his shoulders like, I don't know, dude. And then Light,
he's like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And Light's just like, man, fuck you, Ryuk, I'm gonna kill you.
He's like, sure, my name only has 4 syllables, but
like, my name only has 4 letters, and the person who last tried only figured out 2.
Which
that like when he shows his hand 2, that's when you see it kind of like,
yeah, it's very
like how the costume is kind of like little, like poorly made.
All right, so Light.
But like this Ryuk is good, but let's see, like, what's next?
This is where the characters started going more downhill for me. Like, Ryuk was the best, then the rest is like, you, like, let's say I'm trying to do a top 4 between the 4 main characters. Ryuk was always gonna be number 1, but the rest is like, they could be in any order. I don't give a shit. They're
kind of poorly made.
Yeah.
Like for the next one right now is
Mia.
Which they changed. The original is actually Misa, which to Mia for American audience. Like, here's the thing about Mia I didn't like. In a weird way, she's kind of like Light's manic pixie dream girl, but more of a pixie death girl.
She's also a freaking psychopath.
Yeah, like that's like that's the one thing they're like I really like how they pushed like Mia to the forefront, because in the original she was just kind of like a serving hand of Light and just an instrument of tool. But in this one they actually kind of have a relationship, but it's not like something. But I did not enjoy it myself.
I think that's what I didn't like about it, that their relationship, it was pretty much like they commit a murder, they have sex.
Yeah, like that's why I hated like the Mia and Light relationship, because it was so Bonnie and Clyde-esque.
It's like, oh, we committed something bad, and then all of a sudden, let's have sex on top of the Death Note.
Let's have awkward, quick cuts sex. Wow.
Ryuk watches in the corner.
Wow, Ryuk watches, and also, you know, has people having montage of death.
I also hate how she was like very. I kind of say she was also kind of manipulative in a bit.
Yeah, but then also, like, you know what I really hated. Like when Light has the Death Note, and Mia goes, "Hey, what's that?" He goes like, "It's nothing." Like, do you really want to know? You really use the Death Note to get pussy?
He's like, it's nothing. But do you want to know?
Yeah, dude, that's like such a such a like a white guy thing. Like, oh, I got this cool thing. Might as well start using it to get pussy. And then, and also like this Mia's like very disturbing because she's just like, oh, she gets like a kill boner going on all the time.
And she's always quick to react to everything. Remember when Elle came out on TV and she was like, kill him now, murder him, do it now. And then it's like he's like what? No, Light was like, no, we can't do that.
No, because if I kill him now, they know I live in Seattle.
Yeah. Then when Elle sent the whole those FBI agents to like spy on them, next thing you know,
which is a really big plot twist that they aired. It's actually Mia who killed those FBI agents.
Light blamed Ryuk at first because he's like, oh, Ryuk, you're the one who killed them. But no, it was actually Mia.
Who, like, on a big twist at the end, she's like, hey, I ripped a page, found one guy, made him write all their names, and...
That must have been so annoyingly complicated. She literally had to follow one FBI agent, taser him, then write his name and
then make him do all the other stuff.
And they all jumped off a building.
Yep.
In which I never expected bodies to just explode on impact like this one. I think it was
I'm pretty sure they do, but I have not seen exploding bodies, so I have no.
I don't know. I'm just saying maybe. Well,
but it's
probably not that far. I think this movie takes some of the murders too far. Like that one guy who got hit by the police van, and you could just tell his body just shatter right there. I'm like, that,
no, and that like vague Asian dictator heads explode from electrocution.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna explode. He was probably gonna burn. But
yeah, he was probably just gonna and then drops, not just.
No, yeah, the murders in this movie was over the top.
It's very over the top.
Yeah, Mia's very
and it's like they could have done this better, but then they're just so stuck with their American trope of the teen love story, Bonnie and Clyde, and Romeo and Juliet kind of thing.
I wouldn't say Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah, because
they were actually still together. No one was trying to separate them. It was more like Mia trying to get the death note at the end to separate them.
Like at the end, she basically just goes like, "Hey, give me that damn book because you're a pussy."
Like, I love you, but I love that book more. Give me the book.
No, like I love you, but like you're too much of a pussy to keep on doing this. So I'm gonna take that responsibility from you because I love you that much. And he's all like, and then
she was just a psychopath in general.
Which Light was correct by going like, well, I'm definitely not gonna give you the death note because you just killed a bunch of people that could be possibly innocent just for trying to figure us out. Yeah,
she was completely different from her anime self.
Yeah, like her anime self
was kind of like the opposite.
Like, is super obedient, never manipulative. She was the one being manipulative, and then she even like admits to that, and she's okay with it. But in this one, it's kind of that American trope of like, oh, don't trust women because they're evil in some kind of way.
No, I don't believe that one. It's just that she was just power hungry.
Because there's just like that weird sub thing. But like, and then like, especially right at the very end, just like it's ridiculous.
The ridiculous death scene.
Which we will talk about that later. I think that'll be the very last thing we're gonna talk about after talking about the characters.
Alright,
next one is
L. He was far different from his anime self.
Oh my god.
They did try adding a lot of the things he does.
His mannerism. Yes, yeah. I really like that. For the very introduction of this L, I really liked him. But then over time, it kind of deteriorated, and I just kind of was like, this is not the L I voted for.
He was such a crybaby in this one.
It's got that's kind of like also like an American thing. I kind of don't like making their characters too emotional. Like it's cool that a character has emotion, but don't make that the thing that really stops him from being the super detective that he is. In the anime, even when something bad happens and everybody goes like, "You heartless bastard!" They're like, "You heartless bastard! Why aren't you responding to any of this?" And then that L will be just like, I am really upset, but I can't let that interfere with my job.
I felt like he was too dependent on other characters too. Like he was really dependent on Watery.
Yeah, what?
Like remember when he first disappeared, he started flipping out. He was looking like he was about to cry or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't remember him being this attached to Watery. Like yes, they have like kind of like a even in the anime they kind of had like that father son type of thing.
Yeah.
Well, this one was more like, I'm your assistant who does everything for you.
And then he's all like also like. He's all like what like he's way more attached to Watari than he is in the anime.
Yeah.
Like, even though they are like very close, and both of them, he Light doesn't like L doesn't respond to the death of others as emotional as this one does.
And also we can't tell the difference between how L will react in the anime and than this one because I think in the anime, Watery and L die at almost at the same time.
No, like L dies, and then Watery's like, "What's going on?" And then he dies.
I thought it was first Watery, then L, because Watery was trying to do the whole trying to like get the system running again. Then he died, and when L tried calling him, that was when he.
Oh yeah, I can't. It's been a while.
And
like at that time, it's just like L goes like, "I know who Kira really is." It's bam, he dies.
Yeah.
But in this one, it's just I like how he's a little. This one's a little more forward. Like, hey, I'm not using Lyndon L. Taylor as my spokesman. I'm actually up here, but I have my face covered and all of that.
He always has his face covered in every.
Yeah.
But that I guess he did it because the whole I need to hide my face from it. Yeah. But what I liked about the anime one was he wasn't scared to
it wasn't
hide his face. Like remember when he first met Light? Yeah. He was right away. He was like, "Oh, just to let you know, I'm L." And you saw Light's face. Like he's like, "Oh shit."
Talking about their meeting scene. Let me pull up that image. It's about how they meet each other for the very first time.
Light was enjoying a burger.
Yeah, he's just there with a death note, and he's just like, what am I gonna do next? And then
he just pops out of nowhere,
he just hops on, he just squats on the chair, and he goes, I know you're
Kira. I know you're
Kira.
He's like, what the fuck?
And then and here's the thing, they kind of really rush this because I think they're just trying to set up for a second movie. But the thing is in that scene, it was just so quick. It was just like, hey, I detected reasoning everything. You're Kira, and then Light goes like, no, I'm not. No, dude, you are. And he goes like, okay, you got me right away. Just 3-second sentence in, he goes like, I am, but you got nothing to prove that, and also you don't even know how I do it. It's way complicated to understand.
And also, one thing that I really disliked was there wasn't that much of a what I liked about Death Note wasn't the whole Light killing people.
No.
I liked the whole confrontation between him and Kira because they were mostly just it was like a battle of wits.
Yeah. It was that was more mysterious thing. Excuse me, give me a second here.
It was a battle of wits. It was either Light outsmarted L outsmarted Light. It was never just it was just a simple confrontation. It was mostly just them challenging each other with different ways to try to figure out who's who. And that's probably the one thing I didn't like about this one, that there was no confrontation between them at all. It was mostly just right away, oh hey, I'm this and you're that.
Yeah, it was never a clash. It was never a clash of wits. It was just kind of it was just a clash of wits in the anime. But then in this one, just I know who you are and I know what you are, and then it's just from that point on, you're just kind of well, this is no longer the whole who outsmarts who. Who outsmarts who? It's just more who can catch who first.
But And another thing that I really disliked about L was that, like I said, he was very connected. L was very It's just that in the anime, L didn't show that much emotions, while this one was very emotional. He was a wreck.
Yeah.
He was really a wreck.
Yeah.
Like, even at the end, the one scene that really got me laughing was when it was almost at the very end when the whole agency was like, "Well, L, you've been bad. You're not gonna be in this case anymore."
They straight up pull like the whole a Lethal Weapon scene on him, like you're a maverick. Like you're a maverick.
Nothing special.
They try adding too much lemon.
But it's not too
Oh yeah, I can taste it.
Yeah. Yeah, I would give it a fret.
But yeah, I think that's the thing I really detested about this one is just that. That he's
it's
kind of
really
he's kind of a crybaby in a sense.
Yeah, like a lot of people said.
It's the badliest anime, top 10 anime characters of all time.
If it was from the anime, yes.
It's an anime.
Yeah, but in this
anime-based live-action movies characters of all time.
like it's just like this L, like in a way I liked him in the beginning, but then when he starts like losing it in the end, just for the sake of like emotional confrontation.
I thought it was funny how he got knocked out at the very end.
Yeah, let's say I really liked the chase scene, and
Mm-hmm.
suddenly out of nowhere, L gets some kind of Blade Runner ass gun.
Yeah, when I first saw the gun, I was like,
Like,
wait, what the hell?
Like when Watri pulls it out to find L's true identity. To find L's true identity, like when he uses that weird gun to shoot the lock open, I was like, what the fuck is that gun?
It was very over the top. Like, it was kind of like they tried making it too futuristic. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, but it was an alright thing.
Yeah. And then to the actual main character.
Light
Oh,
Turner.
like Turner.
When I first heard his name, I didn't know how to react in that way because it was like Light Turner. Like, it was kind of like I understand he's white now. He's from Seattle now.
Yeah.
He-
This situation takes place in Seattle.
and they had to give him a white name. But
Like-
L stayed L, Watery stayed Watery because he was Asian in there.
No.
But,
like in the anime, he was an old English guy.
Yeah, oh yeah, he was.
The one thing they could have done right, they fucked it up.
They yellow washed the original Watery. I'm sorry.
That's like Japan trying to do the Avengers.
It's like Misa and Mia.
Yeah.
Like the name isn't that different, but like holy crap, like Yagami, they can't pick a last name that suits it a little bit more better than Turner.
Yeah. But that's like, to be honest, like Turner is like such an incredibly white last name. But I mean, like kind of like fictional character last name.
Like
Timmy
Turner. Like when I first thought that, yeah, I even thought that song by designer, the Timmy Turner one. Then also, I thought of Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents, and it made it more funny because he got a kind of like a godparent type of thing, like
a deaf godparent.
This is a sequel to it.
Yeah, but the way they characterize this Light is way different. For example, the Light from the anime, he's a honor roll student, very like.
He was really intelligent. He was top of his school,
Very
probably
social.
top of his
He's an
Top
honor
where he
roll.
was, yeah.
He's very sociable. He's like.
Okay, he's good at sports. He was like top of the tennis team.
He's the opposite of that guy.
Yeah, he's literally the opposite of this guy.
He like the anime one. He is literally the ideal of what a Japanese student should be. Great, good looking, has great grades, is great with people, and is great at like sports and everything.
Every girl wants to be with him.
Yeah,
Like Wham.
Yes, like Wham.
he's the pinnacle of a Japanese student.
Wow, this
one,
guy's just
it's like a
the
He's like a school shooter in the making. I'm sorry.
Kind of like he's the nerd who gets picked on, and he's gonna snap one of these days.
Yeah.
Like they tried hinting at him that he's a very bright kid. Like they say a couple of like, he's
a smart guy.
Yeah, he's a really smart guy, and the whole he's doing homework for other people
for money.
It's like he's a really smart guy. We can't like underestimate him. But in my head, I'm like, how? What do you mean underestimate him? He's pretty much freaking out at every turn.
Like realistically wise, that does add to realism. But if he's gonna be all smart, he should be like
at least try like calm himself down, calculate everything.
He's just be like, oh shit, things are not working out for me. I should probably think of something else other than going, oh shit.
Yeah, he did that a lot. And I hated the daddy issue type of thing in this one, because the difference from his family in this one than in the anime is that Light's an only son and his mom is dead, while in the anime his mom and dad are alive, but he also has a sister.
Yeah.
He had a normal family.
Like they just wanted to really push that this.
They try giving him a motive into being like, this is why I want to kill the villains.
Like it's like kind of this is probably a little off topic. It's kind of like how American portrays like serial killers in a way. They're just like, you gotta be fucked up to do fucked up things. And other than just like, I'm just this, I'm the virtue of this personality, but people don't know that I have this god complex under me.
And I just didn't like how okay, so the reason why his mom died was because a crime boss killed him.
Yeah,
a mob boss killed her.
Yeah.
I'm guessing because the dad's like a chief.
Yeah.
So
I don't think he's a chief in this one.
Oh, just a cop then. I guess he's just a cop. I know that. But it's like, Light's always like, Dad, why he killed her? Why didn't you stop him? We don't have proof, Light. It's like, I hate you, Dad. I hate you.
He's so and also that's my thing I hate about this Light. He's just so angsty. Like if you listen to his headphones, he's listening to Linkin Park.
He's the type of guy who probably listens to Linkin Park, probably some of those
Chester.
probably some emo rock too in the background too, like My Chemical
Romance. Give me a second. I'm gonna crank up the AC.
So another thing that's he kind of needs motivation to start killing people too. He was forced. Well, he wasn't forced, but he was motivated by Ryuk.
Yeah,
to do it. While in the anime one, he just wanted to test it out himself to see if it was real.
Yeah, first, Ryuk is like, "Hey man, give it a try. It's for reals." And then he goes like, "Yes, I do that." And then he's like, and then this is when after he kills that mob boss, he goes like, that's when he starts going, maybe I can start doing changes. And then his Bonnie. He's all like, hey, maybe you can start killing all the bad guys.
I also thought it was funny how the daddy issue ended right when the mob boss died.
Yeah.
Like the next day, he's like, hey, I guess that mob boss dead. He's like, you know what, I'm sorry for not doing all this for you. I understand that, this guy really got to you. And then all of a sudden, he's like, yeah, Dad, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have, freaked out as often. Yeah. I'm like, really?
Yeah, but let's see here. Also, that's the thing of they break down the family structure so they can have less characters to work with. I don't blame them for that because the whole mother's always happy and sister's all going, Oni-chan. Sorry, Emmanuel has to step out for a phone call, but I'm gonna try and fill some time. Let me see here. As for Light, that's always the things that are also in American made stuff. It's the clash of generations. My ideals are different from you, Dad, and you'll never understand. I guess I'd never been a teenager before then, son? Yeah, it's just there's always that I just mentioned the whole generational clash is a very common trope in American media.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's this is my way of justice, Dad. You just don't understand.
Also, how he just complicates everything by using those damn rules.
Yeah.
I just wish the rules from this one was just
A little more. It was more simplified.
yeah.
Or, but to be honest, if it was more simplified, it would just probably make the writers give the writers a harder time at to write
But
things
then
out.
it didn't give a hard time for the anime designers to do all that. The manga writer.
Yeah,
well, what I'm saying is
Yeah, well, they did have like 50 episodes to work with. Why they had like an hour and a half.
But here's the thing. Like, yeah, they were simplified, but they were still detailed. Like I said, they were pretty detailed. It was almost like the same thing as that, but they added all those added abilities, like control them for 6 hours, or the whole you could burn a page and
then
it'll
save
cancel the.
Cancel. Talking about that cancel shit. Let's see here. Let's pull up. Oh man, who this bike? Oh, wrong one. I was supposed to add it in right now. Kind of towards to the very end.
Oh. Okay, so I hated how they tried. Okay, so Milo just jumped to the very end now, then, just to talk about the ending, because
everything that leads up to the end.
Okay, so I guess Light learned that Mia was the one who murdered the FBI agents.
Yeah.
And so I guess Mia told Light, "Oh, give me the book," because I guess she had enough room to write. No, I guess before.
You know what? Here's another thing. They go to like the homecoming dance because why does every teen thing always have to involve the homecoming dance? But still,
yeah, they go there, and I guess Mia told like, "Oh, hey, yeah, I want Death Note. I'm gonna be the one doing this." She's like, "No, I don't want to." Well, you give it to me because I wrote your name in there.
She drops that M. Night Shyamalan on him. Oh, guess what? I killed those guys, and also I wrote your name in the book. I say your heart stops beating at midnight, so you better give me that fucking book. And then Light's just like, oh shit, and then at that point, like he goes to the library, make his plan, which we were discussing more further towards the end.
Oh god, that plan was.
We're gonna say right now it's extremely
way too
convoluted.
Yeah, it's really convoluted, but I still remember how it all went. It's that convoluted.
Yeah, but then he writes his stuff, and then
they go to the big chase scene where it's like he's
going
to go run to find Mia, but I guess that's when L came out with the gun pointing at him. And he's like
starts chasing him like Harrison Ford.
He didn't fire. Did he fire?
No, never fired a shot.
Like they were running. I guess L finally caught up to him.
Like an emotional tantruming L, like you killed my babysitter.
Yeah, and Light's like, all right, let me explain to you. Okay, I am Kira. Let me explain to you how I kill people. Let me explain it to you.
You know what? Which I find a little ridiculous. This guy who is trained as a master detective, must have did physical conditioning, is being outrun by a fucking high school student.
That is true.
And also they did not even say how this Light is like athletic. He's some kind of nerdy dude, and it's just like he's outrunning this master detective.
Yeah, and they never like. I would probably understand the Light from the anime because he was in tennis.
Yeah.
So he has good conditioning.
They've both were really good athletes. It's been established that. But in this one, Light just outruns them. Just like, oh, I throw some stuff in the way. That should slow you down. Wow, Light is almost. I mean, L is like doing the weird, almost hardcore parkour.
Then that one guy, the one guy from the restaurant, comes out.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, stand there. Stay right there. Everything's okay. This is Kira. I'm here to arrest him." Next, BAM!
hits him with a 2x4.
And also he's like, Light's just like, he's like, "You're okay now, Lord Kira."
No, who addresses their god like that? I'm pretty sure.
Lord Buddha.
No, I'm not even
Lord Jesus. Are you really going to
Lord Anthony?
Lord. Oh Lord Jesus Christ! Oh Lord Jesus Christ! Okay, that's a little offensive.
Not offensive enough.
Yeah, but they're just. But then also like they get to the Ferris wheel, Yeah, I'll give more of a try.
Where'd you get it?
Bobby's Liquor.
Why does everyone go to Bobby's Liquor?
Because it's the closest thing to Web's house.
I'm gonna pour some in here.
Yeah.
I would go to the AM PM, but it's not that close to Web's house. That's Bobby's Liquor.
I thought
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yeah, and then like at the end it's like, hey, meet me at the Ferris wheel, and then they have this big old like final destination.
He's like, Light's like, Mia, if you love me, please don't take the book, please. And he Mia's like, oh, Light, I do love you. Psych, psych, I love the book. And
I love the
James
book
it.
more.
Like, but I love to do your job for you bet more. And then she grabs the book and then she looks at it. You wrote my fucking name. He's like, well,
Did you just Zuckerberg me?
Zuckerberg me. Like, did you Zuckerberg me? And then she's like, oh, I thought you wouldn't do it.
But you, and he's like, Light was probably like, but you Zuckerberg me first by writing my name.
Yeah, and then just like, and then like Reed just goes, final destination.
Time for me to do my job, which we didn't know Ryuk had those powers.
He did.
Like he just moved his arm like that, and bam, the Ferris wheel just like got demolished.
Dude, like, to be honest, that was really cool how he was just standing there and all the lights behind him. Nobody else can see him. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to mention, only one person can see Ryuk at a time.
Really? So
No, Mia couldn't see him. Nor
I guess that's one of the new rules that they added, because even in the anime,
Anybody who
Misa,
touches-
yeah,
anybody who
who touches
touches the book
can see
can-
Ryuk.
Yeah.
You mean
Ryuk.
Ryuk?
Mr. Osborne?
How do I kill him? With the heart.
You kill his heart.
Yes, we workshopped it in.
And then Ryuk's son. That nowhere.
Like Death Note flies in his tattoo. Oh, don't do it, Harry.
Mr.
Don't
Osborne.
tell Harry, and he just dies right there. Don't tell Light, and he just dies.
Dude, after this, I'm actually really down to go watch Spider-Man again.
Oh god.
But yeah, but then Ryuk final destination powers, and then this is when the really convoluted stuff starts to happen.
Alright, so Light learned that he was a doctor once, right? He was a doctor who molested people while they were unconscious.
Yep.
And he wrote that he was going to be at the pier.
No.
where the Ferris wheel was.
Like he's gonna be the one.
No, yeah, he's going to be at the pier waiting for that to happen to save Light when he falls into the water.
No, wait.
But
the
during that happens, Light is grabbing onto Mia, but Mia's gonna fall anyways. But she's gonna also rip out the page from the Death Note that has Light's name to burn next to the can of fire, the trash can.
the hobo trash fire.
Yeah, burning the hobo trash fire that's like in the corner. And I guess the doctor's gonna save Light, put him in a coma for how long?
2 days.
2 days. And I guess that's when he gives the book to a child molester?
Yeah, like the thing is, like, he falls in there, the child molester finds him, takes the book, and continues to work while he's in a coma for 2 days, while the other doctor
Does that thing.
takes care of him.
Yeah. Then the doctor commits suicide.
Yep.
Then
The
the
child
child
molester
molester comes
man.
back, gives Light the book to
and
get
then
him.
kills himself.
Then yeah. And I'm like, that was a lot of stuff just to.
Like that when they did that.
Possible.
Like when they did that, I go like.
No, like sharks in your butt.
No,
Sharks in
sharks in the toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that's kind of like oh shoot, that's a kind of a cool twist, but it's kind of like you really gotta stretch it, and I can see why they added the whole 2 day rule.
Yeah.
Like you really gotta stretch it. Like, oh, Mia pulls my page and burns it.
Yeah.
That's really stretching it.
Yeah, because that means the Death Note also controls the movement of the page.
Yeah, like it literally like can control physics.
Yeah, that's a little too far.
Yeah, and then also it's like, and then he reveals that big old like, oh, that's all my plan to his father, who was at his bedside.
Yeah, he literally told him, I am Kira. I killed these guys.
And then it's like, hey Dad, you know how you say about the lesser of two evils? Yeah, son. I'm Kira.
I'm the Green Goblin.
and that's my stand, Green Goblin. Oh, Joe. Okay.
And then I guess Elle was finally heading back home.
You're like he gets kicked off the case.
Yeah, he got kicked off the case. You know, they pretty much punished him like he was a little kid. He's like, no, you're going back home. You're not doing this case anymore.
Even though you're a master detective, you're being a little baby. We're sending you home.
How dare you guys? This was an amazing movie.
And
while you're on the way trying to the airport, you're gonna get kidnapped by some white guy who transplants right into you because he's the same actor from Get Out.
yeah, and that's what happened to him. He got captured by the white guy from Get Out.
Of course, Get Out
Is the sequel to Death Note.
Of course, how did I not see it before?
Then Light's gonna transfer his brain to a black guy.
Jordan Peele's a goddamn genius.
Oh, the Death Note cinematic universe. Yeah, but yeah, like he's like
Elle used to be one of those Get Out members, like one of the slaves.
Yeah.
It was Elle. He was one of the slaves.
Then Elle finds the book, and
No, no.
finds the page.
No, because he remembers
that
Light was yelling,
it's in the algebra book.
She hid it in a fucking calculus book.
Oh yeah, calculus. Then he's like, wait, calculus. Then he's like, wait, did Light take calculus? No, but his girlfriend did.
So he just starts running,
Drives to his girlfriend's house, to Light's girlfriend's house, dead girlfriend's house.
Yeah.
Mia dies.
Yeah, because he just hits like a bed of roses.
And that, then he goes. I think it's funny how he just ran in there, like
he just runs in there, no parents. Who
the hell are you? Why are you breaking in?
Why is there a black man in our house?
Finds the page, sees all the FBI agents, and I think Light's name wasn't there. But he finds all the FBI agents. Well,
yeah, he finds it all. How the detail is of how they're all gonna die. He gets super pissed. He grabs a pen and he's like, "I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. I'm gonna get that son of a bitch."
Then it just ends right there. Like
no. You see him just go like, drops the pen because if he does that, then he's no better than Light.
He did drop the pen. I think I cut it off once that scene happened. I don't remember.
Yeah, because he just goes like, fuck. And then back to the hospital. He's just
you
like,
see Ryuk in the background. It's like, these humans are interesting.
When he said that's like that at the end makes me just go like this was all worth it just to hear that line. Humans are so interesting.
Then Death Note ends right there.
Like to be honest, I'm talking about it now. I'm actually really interested in the sequel.
I kind of want to know what happens next now.
Yeah.
It's a shitty movie if you're into if
you're a fan of the original Death Note, you're gonna watch this and go,
this ain't my Death Note.
This isn't my Death Note. I didn't vote for this Death Note. Hashtag not my Death Note.
Then yeah, but if you never watched it, you're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, this is kind of a fun teen drama ass
a B movie.
Yeah.
Not the anime movie by DreamWorks, but I'm talking like a
the B.
The movie was too good for its own good.
It's like a B-rated movie.
Like it portrays the source material a little bit to help make it more make it more Americanized and also cut it up to an hour and a half. They actually had to pull a lot of new stuff to make this premise kind of work here.
Yeah.
And also this is how we feel about Death Note. It's the same way how I feel about Riverdale.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Standalone, if they do not have these names attached to them.
He's hating on Riverdale.
Wait, let me explain myself. To be honest, if this Death Note was named something else and has no connection to the original, I would have liked it because it is. Because I've seen the original material Death Note. I do not like
What's wrong with Archie fucking his teacher, Wow?
What the fuck's wrong with Archie fucking his fucking teacher?
Double standards of statutory rape, man.
But I bet you'd be okay with the grown man fucking a young teenage girl, huh? You sick freak! You sick freak!
I am horribly horrified and disgusted by that.
Yeah, by your own sickness, huh? You're disgusted too.
let me explain. Like the thing is, I like this Death Note because I like Death Note. I also do not like this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like how Riverdale, I like Riverdale because I like Archie. I
I'm
do
not gonna
not
lie,
like
it
Riverdale.
did kind of feel like a Riverdale.
Yeah.
It had that Riverdale vibe to it.
Yeah, like
it also had that Stranger Thing music vibe to
Yeah,
it,
like
with
the- like the-
80s music.
like the soundtrack, like the let's just we can dive into the soundtrack wise. It's really going for like
Yeah, but Archie's older, so you understand when they're trying to make it into this generation. Death Note is not as old as Archie.
yeah.
Well, like-
Archie has a long history.
Like-
So it's
like
cool
he-
they tried making it into
more
something new.
modern.
Yeah.
While this
They could have
release
still kept it the way it was.
like they could have
Yeah.
used more modern music. In fact, I would maybe just a little. This I know this may sound a little edgy. Just some.
You get ready to hate on this guy.
Just
Everybody.
maybe some metal in this, like how in the second opening for Death Note.
I don't understand what they were doing with this one because the music wise,
Yeah,
because it never actually said what year
it is,
this movie took place.
but I'm pretty sure it's like.
1993.
But then
Really?
no,
Yeah. You bullshitting me, dude?
dude, the original.
Look it up.
Yeah.
You wanna test me right now, bro?
Death
You
Note wasn't
fucking testing me right now, dude?
You're talking about the release date of the.
No, the DVD, the fucking one that sucks. That's the one I'm talking about. The one with that white kid pretending to be Asian.
Oh my god.
You testing me right now, bro? You testing me right now, bro?
Fuck yeah, man, dude. He
We'll find it right now. Chill.
chill.
You see any cell phones in that movie, bro?
Hey, it's
You
true.
see any cell phones in that movie? No, I didn't think so. But you saw some in the Death Note anime. Isn't that weird?
Like they did use cell phone. Because
Mm.
Light texted Mia, meet me at the Ferris wheel,
Oh, that is true.
Oh, that is true.
and also El going. You better tell me what watch means, dude.
That could have been a walkie-talkie, bro. That could have been a walkie.
Walkie-talkie.
A very advanced walkie-talkie, bro.
Oh wait a minute! I'm tripping up on the cord.
1993. Look that shit up, dude. Calling me a liar? Fucking find it offensive that you're calling me a liar.
Nah, they don't have the time frame. I checked on the wiki page.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're out of luck. Well, otherwise you would have looked like a fool.
Yeah, but yeah,
Okay. Grade wise.
grade wise, it's the fuck saying like something out of something. It's just saying is it
Yeah.
is it a good if you're gonna kill an hour and kind of have something to enjoy.
Kill an hour. It's like an hour and 30
C
minutes.
plus. If the anime didn't exist, and this is what the first ever Death Note, I give it a C plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like the Avatar movie where it's just horrible.
At least this
Are you gonna avatar this one too,
Oh
Bobby?
no!
at least this isn't a Dragon Ball Evolution.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What was Javi? Oh, you know, I gotta call you guys. I need to head out.
Dragon Ball Evolution maybe would have been like a C minus had the actual
No.
anime not existed.
No, not
Had it
even.
not existed.
Not even if the anime
Had it
didn't
not
ex-
existed.
Had it not existed,
It
Dragon
was
Ball
very
Evolution would've
corny.
still sucked.
It was very corny. I give it a C minus. If Dragon Ball didn't exist, the whole anime, and they just started off.
Nah, dude. Like, I'm sorry, but Dragon Ball Evolution, even if Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball didn't exist,
It's still kind of
it was still kind of a bad movie in a sense.
C minus. I'm not saying you could see it in theaters, which was a horrible mistake.
Did you watch it at the end?
No. I know it was.
Okay,
in theaters.
if it was straight to DVD,
Yes,
then
I would understand.
Yeah, I would probably give it a
understand.
C because straight
Yes,
to DVD
C.
movies are just horrible in
Yeah,
general.
yes.
At times.
Like close to D.
I don't understand how Dragon Ball Evolution made it to theaters, but Undisputed 4 didn't.
You fucking love that series, don't you?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not saying jokingly. I mean, like, honestly, he fucking loves
Undis-
Undisputed.
It's the series of movies.
It's a serial, like, it's of action movies.
Yeah, fighting. It's pretty good. It's because the
Wait, who's the main actor in it?
Scott Atkins right now.
Scott Adkins?
Yeah, but
he does his own he doesn't do like a stunt though.
Yeah, he does his own stunt.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And like most fight scenes, you see like cutscenes and shit. No,
Yeah.
where they cut it like every second and shit.
Yeah.
like fast cuts.
Yeah, but with Scott Adkins, it's
Like every Avenger movie?
Like how Scott Atkins shoots his scenes.
Yes, it's
It's almost like how reminiscent how Jackie Chan does it in his early years.
Oh, okay.
Like kind of a distant shot, and then you see them go.
Yeah, it's just good choreography. I think in my head.
Yeah, but still like.
There was one scene though that seemed really fake, kinda in a way, where he grabs his head and then he hits him. It's like a light tap, and he goes on. Just that one scene, but like other than that, it was like
everything
amazing.
else is fine.
Yeah.
But like,
if there was no anime, I would probably give it a C plus, like hobby.
Yeah, like it's like.
But because the anime exists and I've seen it, I had to give it like a D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is like if if you have like an hour and a half to spare, and you can enjoy this for an hour and a half. Like this is this is a really decent movie.
Maybe it was like a sequel in a way or something like that, where it didn't have to do with Light and they renamed him.
Yeah.
Death Note was like based on another character.
Yeah.
Maybe, but they were trying to base it on the same character and the
Yeah.
same storyline.
Like they
everything.
we, the thing is we have too much access to the original to the source material.
Because there's a lot of movies that kind of border on the horrible when it comes to trying to make a live action movie on it.
Like this is like this
Dragon Ball,
this is-
Avatar.
this is really cutting it because it's higher how it is to its source material is higher than Dragon Ball Evolution, but it's lower than Last Airbender.
Like for me, Ghost in the Shell.
Mm-hmm.
For me, that's still my most favorite anime live action because it still follows the thing. Yes, Scarlett Johansson's the main character and she's not Asian, but
It's fine.
I don't care because it does follow the storyline.
Right,
I've never seen it, but
Yeah,
I understand.
I should probably seen it soon. And also like how it treats the source material like a little under than Last Airbender. Like Last Airbender, even though it was a horrible movie, it was
How do you feel about that one?
There's no even though. It's just a horrible movie.
Like,
even if Avatar didn't exist.
You know,
It was just
even
a
though
horrible
like
movie.
the reason why I'm saying even though is because it's really like hammers in on the source material. But the thing is,
I can't even blame the child actors because I've seen the start of Stranger Things with you,
Yeah.
part of it, and even that's better acting.
yeah,
I
it's
can't
just
even blame the children.
Are you gonna start watching Stranger Things?
I want to. It was pretty good. You said it's a rough start. But I
Yeah,
wanted to
the
get
beginning
through it.
is more
Pretty
like
good.
Stranger Things. The beginning part is more
An introduction.
a little introduction,
Yep.
and it does start off a bit
Yeah.
slow. But once what's your name 10,
11.
11 pops out, it
Yeah.
speeds up.
Yeah, give us free stuff, Netflix.
Yes.
Give us
a free Hulu account.
Free give us stuff, Netflix.